single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey guys, what is up? What I have for you today is a binary to hexadecimal encoder and then hexadecimal to binary decoder. Now, this actually took me a lot longer than I thought it would to make. However, that's mostly due to the fact that all my time messing with redstone, I've only used binary. So let me get to demonstrating this. Let's say that I want the number 5. And also keep in mind, I read binary backwards, so what would be 5 in regular binary would be 0101. I read it 1010. With that being said, let's continue on. So we input 5, and as you can see, we are getting 5 out. Let's say that I wanted to change that to a 3. As you can see, we are getting a 3. And if I just wanted an 8, as you can see, we are getting an 8. Now, if you'd like for me to do a tutorial on how this works, you go ahead and leave it in the comments. Uh, this is my own design, so I did not copy it off of anyone off of YouTube. If there's one similar to it, then I ended up having the same idea. I feel like I can get this too wide though. I honestly do, and if I can get it too wide, when I go to do a tutorial on it, if anyone would like, I will actually do the 2 wide version instead of the 3 wide version. Now, of course, with that being said, let's say that you wanted to do a 8-bit number. How would you do that? Well, easy actually. What you would do is literally just take this, copy it, and place it on the other side. However, what you do not want to do is connect them, meaning that the only thing that should really be touching each other is this. Or sorry, not even that, because that doesn't, yeah, that's not at the very end. Now, keep in mind that comparator is representing this one right there. And notice how it's not touching. Now, the reason for that is because if you were to connect it in any way, shape, or form, by either continuing on this line or continuing off of this line, you're not going to be getting the correct number. Now, to some people that's a no-brainer. However, when I did attempt making one of these a few years back, and that was the issue I was coming across, because I thought that using hexadecimal you could literally have 8 bits carried into one line. Well, that's not entirely true. You could if you make a hexadecimal serial, but then not only would that be ridiculously slow, it honestly wouldn't be worth it in my opinion. Of course, though, I'm still learning with hexadecimal. Now, why would you want to convert binary to hex back to binary? Well, there's actually a few reasons why. The main one is hexadecimal. It can take a 15-bit number and compress it into a single piece of redstone dust, meaning you can store a 4-bit binary number in a basically into one cell. Instead of having 4 separate cells, you can store it in just that one, making it for really compact memory. And that's kind of where I'm going with this. That's what I'm wanting to do. Because where I'm going to be needing a lot of memory for my next system, or yeah, for my Minecraft and Minecraft project, I don't necessarily want this huge memory system uh, and just have it be ridiculously slow to where it slows everything down. I'm making hand gestures like you guys can see it, if that shows how smart I am. Alright, anyways, for those who want to create your own version, uh, I will actually show you what's in these furnaces. Now, for the 8, it's a stack and a half. For the 4, it is 48. For the 2, it is 24, and for the 1, it is 1. And that is copied in the, or sorry, wrong one. It is copied in this row. However, in this one, or in the one next to it, it's, as you can see, it has 8 less. And then same thing on this one. It has 8 less. Now this one, you cannot follow that rule. And what I mean by that is, notice how this one has 24 in it. This one only has 1. And then with this one, you have 1 in it, which would mean that this one has 0. Now, I feel like I can get this too wide. And if I can get this too wide, that would mean that you don't need to do some fancy wiring trick to get it to go to a to a set of adders that's too wide, uh, stackable, or no, sorry, too wide expandable. So that would actually save space. So I'm going to call the video here. If you liked it, you know what to do. I will see you guys in the next one.